This week on Sport Fishing, we're back aboard the Seawolf. Left out of Emeryville early this morning. Right now we're in the bay. We're looking for stripers, halibut. There's the striper right now I got. Here he comes, color. There we go. This is what we're gonna be doing today, drifting in the bay, looking for stripers, maybe even a halibut or two, and if we get really lucky, we might find a white sea bass. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
All right, nice one. Nice one. First keeper of the day. What's your number, Danny? 14. Another striper here on the Seawolf. He's wild. Nice one, Cherry. Kevin and Phil. What the hell, man? Got him in. There you go. That's a little short.
Right species, just not quite big enough.
Yeah. It's going to be a little halibut here on the Seawolf. They got to be 22 inches long, so we're going to let this one go. Right kind, wrong, or right species, wrong size. We have a striped bass here. They got to be 18 inches or bigger to keep here. You know, when you do handle these fish, they do have some spines on their backs. They got a couple cheek plates that'll get you. Just want to watch out when you're handling them. The mouth, the teeth are like sandpaper. You can grab them, hold them up.
Oh, it's a shark. It's a shark. Yeah, it's a shark. Take a shot. Oh. This is Manuel standing next to me. He just caught this leopard shark. And right now we're sitting inside the bay. We're drifting, looking for stripers, halibut, maybe a white sea bass, and now leopard sharks. It's really fun fishing. Let's take a little break from the action here aboard the Seawolf and go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the gear you need for this type of fishing. Congratulations, man. Thank you. This week in the tackle box, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're doing today. Fishing aboard the Seawolf, and today we'll be fishing inside the bay, looking for stripers, halibut, white sea bass. There's lots of stripers inside the bay, and this is kind of fun for me. You normally don't get to do this type of fishing. For this type of fishing, you don't need lots of gear. You don't need heavy gear. Fish something light like this, a low profile reel, 50-pound Spectra, 25-pound or 30-pound max fluorocarbon on top. And then a medium to light heavy rod will work out fine. Catching the fish on baits, the live anchovies work really good up here, or you can go with a B52 Bucktail and you can pin on an anchovy. We want to go with either this red and white or all white. Hit the bottom, come up a little bit, just bounce it up and down off the bottom, not very far off the bottom, because both the stripers and the halibut will be down a little bit deeper, and just bounce it there and you'll get bit. These work out really good here in the bay for the stripers and the halibut too. So one of the things that you need to know when you're fishing up here out of Emeryville is that you have to bring your own food and drink with you. So bring your own drinks, bring water, bring your own meal, bring it in a soft bag so they have lots of big ice chests all over the boat, but a small soft bag for your lunch works out fine. I really suggest these Arctic ice. These work out really good, these blocks. You just freeze them, reuse them. I've been using them for years on my private charter trips. This is how we keep all our fish cold at the end of the trip. And we just put them all in a kill bag, throw all the fish in there, and these keep them nice and cold. After we fillet the fish, we put them back in there, and it works out fine. So pick these up at your local store, and you won't be disappointed. You don't have to stop and get ice every morning. You can use these, they work out really good. There's different models, and this one here, the Chill and Brew, the blue ones are the ones I use every day. This one will keep your fish a little bit more like frozen. This is like the everyday use, and it works out really fine. All right, well, this is the basic gear you need to know about fishing up here. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Looks like it should keep.
Go Navy veteran.
Another halibut, got to be 22 inches, so we're gonna let this guy go. It's a little fun little fight. Yeah. Got a nice striper here. I think this is this guy's second one of the day. It's on fire, got his limit. All right, Kevin.
Thank you. All right.
Striper, that's your second one?
Yes, sir. It's number 2. That's the limit.
All right, watch how it hooks out.
Fishing with Dan Hernandez.
There's another one over here.
Another one hanging.
Got it. Yeah. All right, Jimmy.
All time.
Yeah, hooks out. Nice striper here on the Seawolf.
Great job. Fish tacos.
Flying fish.
Okay. There you go. Fishing with Dan Hernandez.
See what I got. Hopefully it's a striper. I'm just moving my bait around a little bit and I got nailed. Man, look at that rod tip, it's really bouncing. Yeah, here we go. There's my limit. It's been a challenge here. Couldn't go outside because of the weather. I'm fishing inside here in the bay. Again, some stripers, some halibut, and even a couple of nice leopard sharks. Here's my striper, nice fish here. Beautiful, beautiful fish. All right, let's take a break from the action here aboard the Seawolf and go to the Galley and show you how to cook up one of these delicious fish we're catching. This week in the galley, I want to show you how to make up some fish tacos from the striped bass we're catching today. So I already have my striped bass all filleted out, and what I'm going to do is heat up a pan here. I have some olive oil, and I like to infuse my olive oil with some chili peppers and garlic to give it a little bit of a bite. So I just put in a little bit of oil in there. I'm not going to put so much that I would like deep fry the fish. I like to add some butter because everything tastes better with butter. The butter and the olive oil go good together. The olive oil will keep the butter from burning, and the butter will add a little bit more flavor to the olive oil. And like I said, I like to fuse my olive oil with chili peppers and garlic. Gives it more of a bite. Just place it right in there. And on top of the fish, I want to season it a little bit. So I'm going to use sea salt. I'm going to pull the fish off. See, it's all flaky, falling apart. Tells you it's nice and done. You got to remember, when you pull the fish off the pan, it's still cooking inside. And one of the biggest mistakes I see people make cooking fish all the time is they overcook it. On top of the fish, I like to put some cabbage. And that's all it is just cut up cabbage. Some tomatoes. Put tomatoes. A little bit of red onion. And some cilantro, just to make it nice and give it a good flavor. The last thing you got to do now is add the cream sauce on top. So just open this up, grab a little bit here, just add a little bit of the cream sauce right on top. And that's it, it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bite. That is so good. All those fresh ingredients with that fresh striped bass, it's delicious. And this is just a nice simple recipe you can do on your boat or in your house like I'm doing today. That striped bass is a delicious fish to make fish tacos with or fish and chips. Doesn't matter, it's going to taste really good. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
You guys gotta let out line over there.
Another one.
There he is. Sea wolf. Hooked up on the sea wolf. Dan Hernandez fishing.
Sport fishing with Dan Hernandez on the Seawolf.
All right. Got some, even the little ones on a sea wolf. Hey, look at that.
There goes color.
That's about right. We're not going to treat that.
be a little short.
We're gonna let him go. It's got to be 18 inches, so still fun. Yeah. This bag is a lunch right over here. Nice fish.
Nice fish, man.
There we go.
Oh, got loose too. Him up. My lucky day, I guess. Giant striper here. You hold it closer, it looks bigger. I'm fishing with Dan Hernandez.
This is the biggest halibut so far of the day. Fishing aboard the Sea Wolf here in Emeryville. And we're inside the bay. Emeryville's only about a mile away. And we're really close to the Bay Bridge. We're drifting here. This is Jimmy Garcia. Friend of mine, went to high school together with us at Montebello High School, and nice, beautiful halibut. So far, biggest halibut of the day. Pretty good.
That's it. I like that one.
All right.
That's good.
Not bad.
Not bad for, It's really nice.
Go Oilers.
Montebello, class of 77.
Andy Rogers got beat. Grab that line real quick. Come on, come on. I'm gonna dump him out here. That's keeper? Keeper? Oh yeah, all I got is 36. He's definitely here.
We got another fish going here. Winds really picked up here. We're inside the bay and it's blowing like 30 knots. I just got bit and got a fish coming. There he is. There's my fish right there. There we go.
Let up a little bit on that line.
Here comes my fish.
Fishing with Dan here.
There's another striper of mine. This one I'm gonna have to give to somebody else because I already got my limit. But just great fishing out here today. Having a good time on the Sea Wolf. We'll take a little break from the action, and when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about how we caught all the fish today. It was all about using live anchovies. We pinned on live anchovies to size 1/0 hooks, fish right on the bottom with 8 ounces of sinker, and just dragging it right on the bottom. The live bait made all the difference, and that's how we caught all the fish. The halibut, the stripers, even that big leopard shark came on live anchovies. Well, I want to thank Captain John and the whole crew of the Sea Wolf. We had lots of fun fishing with them. If you've never been up to Emeryville or fished up here in Northern California, you really need to try it. It's a great experience. Fishing in the bay like we did today, or heading offshore, fishing the Farallon Islands. It's just lots of fun. Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.